The disciples knew him, walked with him. They were not willing. We, 1,000 years later, 2,000 years later, are we... I mean, I look around me in the church, and here and there I'm so amazed at the way how Christians really, truly act to other Christians. In the sense of they're really out there to help, to give, to be family, even though they don't know you, they know you for a few minutes. But in most cases, it's not like that. In most cases, it's not like that. You go to a church and you sit there and can go there for months and people won't even recognize you or see you or talk to you. You yourself, your willingness to give. Like I said, we're not even willing to give a bit of time or a little bit of money. We're always so, oh, but it's my time, it's my free time. But when you have time to chat, to have a braai and barbecue and chat with your friends or sit on Facebook, you know, we have a lot of time. But when it gets to help other people, oh no, even brothers in Christ, oh no, I don't have time. It's my time. Give money. We have a lot of it for restaurants and games and all kinds of stuff. But when it gets to God, His Word, missions, then all of a sudden you have nothing because it's mine. That's sad. That's how the church is. That's how it's supposed to be. That's not how we're supposed to be. That's why the world looks at us, and like Jesus said, they look and they see, they'll know you're my disciples if you love one another, right? That's why the world look at the church and they don't see that. I'm not speaking again, you can listen to the teaching, but I'm not speaking of denominations. There's nothing wrong with denominations. I have friends in different denominations and I love them as brothers and sisters in Christ. I will tell them where I disagree with them, but I love them. Right? So there's nothing wrong with that. People see it as that, you know, because it's then big. No, it's a lot smaller. It's with you and the person sitting next to you on the Sunday in the pew. When you need to give money to the church. That love that you show to that person sitting next to you. That love you show towards God when you put money in the offering plate. That is what it's about. Not wide, you know, out there, other denominations. But here, next to me. That is a person you're supposed to love, sitting there. If you can't even love that person, how the heck can you love the other people in other denominations? That's why the world looks at us and they're amazed. And they're like, no, I don't like that. And I agree with them so many times. I totally agree with them. The only reason why I don't leave is because I know that we are all a work in progress. And I'm a sinner and I make mistakes. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse for not changing, for not loving others. So yeah, like in the teaching part, I want to ask you again, do you love like Jesus did? Are you willing to give your life? Or are you a Judas, not even a Christian, playing the role of a Christian, but you're going to deny, betray him? Or are you a Peter? The vast majority of Christians are. When push comes to shove, just deny him. Or are you willing to give your life like he did? To love like he did? To follow his commandments like he told us to? You can't call yourself a Christian if you don't fall actually in that last group. Well, you might in the second group of a Peter group still be forgiven and come back. But pray to God that you're not in the first group, the Judas group, playing, acting the role, even walking with Jesus, sleeping next to Jesus, but then betray him. Do you truly love God? Do you truly love others? Are you living out this commandment? Can the world look at you and say, I know that person is a disciple of Jesus, because just look at how he loves? Can they?